Hey. Hey! Stop it. I said stop it. I can see you. You stand out like a sore thumb in all this snow. And I can hear you. You're not exactly quiet. Although I would have thought you were done smashing things by now. Really? And what exactly did that snowdrift do to you? Okay, I get that, but still, you're not just exercising. You want to tell me what you're doing out here? Of course I did. Some of us got worried. Okay, I got worried. Because I care. You sure you want to know? Most of the others really don't care right now. I mean, of course they care, but right now they're a little pissed at you. Come on, you didn't really think you could take your anger out on one of the fancy trees and just walk away from that. You know how hard everyone works on those trees. Hell, how hard everyone here works on everything. Oh, you think? Look, I get having a temper, don't get me wrong. I have a pretty phenomenal temper for my species. Of course. I mean, North Pole elf, always supposed to be jolly, right? But I can get a good case of the mean reds going. You know me well enough. You've seen my less than pleasant mood directed at various things. And right now, it's directed at you. You're the reason I'm angry, genius. What were you thinking? Or were you thinking? Yeah, I get that. That much was obvious. Mind if I sit here? Whatever, I'm gonna sit here. I honestly don't care whether you care. Look, like I said, I get having a temper. I get being angry. I totally relate. But you can't just let it take you over like that. You can't take your moods out on the decorations. It's not kind. Yeah, but I know you. You are kind. So that means you're not in a great place right now. Which is why I've slogged all the way out here. Yes, to scold you, but also to talk about it. And now the scolding is done. I've said what I need to say about that. So, now, do you want to talk about it? Tough, we're gonna talk. Because that's what we do. You and me, we talk. I could hear you fighting with him again. Honestly, half the workshop could hear it. You're not exactly quiet. No, but neither is he. He's a large person in every regard. Size and personality and voice. It really carries. So, more of the same? Come on, we've been friends for how long? If you can't talk to me, who's left? Reindeer don't count. They can't talk back. Don't be an idiot. Look, I want you to be okay. I want you to be happy. And I know this isn't easy for you. I'm not teasing you. I'm being completely serious right now. Honestly, I can't imagine having him for a dad. Those are some pretty impossible boots to fill. But remember, you don't have to fill them. No, you don't. Your life is your own. You don't have to measure yourself against him. But it's not all of who you are. You're your own person. You have interests and wants and needs that are totally separate from him. You know what? Let him have plans. All parents have plans for their kids. Usually because they think they know what's best. But in the end, it's your life. Of course it is. You have free will. He doesn't own you. Think, Goober. He's not omniscient. Sure, his magic is formidable. Honestly invasive as hell when you really think about it, but he's not a god. He knows if you've been naughty or nice. He has a general idea of when you're unconscious. That's really it. He doesn't automatically know what's best for you. He doesn't know what's in your heart. You are not just an offshoot of him. You're your own elf. Okay, half elf, whatever. Why do you get so hung up on semantics? Yeah, well, as defense mechanisms go, it's weak. Do better. That almost looked like a smile. No, just for a second, but it's gone now, don't worry. You can go back to your regularly scheduled glower. Listen, I care about you. I want you to live the life that you want to live. And I really think he wants that too. Yeah, he does, I can tell. Because he loves you. He wants you to succeed. On the surface, he may think that means taking over for him someday, and you can kind of see his point. It's a very specific job that you happen to know everything about. But you don't have to. You're not a slave. Psh! Do I look like a slave? None of us is a slave. We work here because we love it. We do what we do because it's what we want to do. Yeah, I said I had a temper, sure, but that doesn't mean I hate my job or my life. I honestly enjoy it. I know, right? Weird. I seriously do, though. I love making things jolly and bright for people all over the world. I love wallowing in that Christmas spirit, you know? It feels great. Warm and fuzzy and important. We don't just make toys here. We make hope and joy and all kinds of great things. That's the big picture stuff I'm here for. I know you do. You have a mind of your own, but you're still his kid. You know the value of what we do here. You get that better than anyone. Hey, look at me. You're not alone. I don't mean like that. I know it's possible to feel alone even in a crowd. God knows it's a crowd up here. But I meant emotionally. You're not alone. Because I'm here. I've got you. Just like always. And I know you're going to be okay. Because you're pretty awesome. You know you don't have to live in his shadow if you don't want to. When you're ready, you can do what you want. And until then, as long as you keep the wanton destruction to a minimum, you'll be just fine. I'll be right here with you every step of the way. Oh, I mean it. Even when you piss me off, even when you make me want to scream, I'm still there for you. You've been there for me a lot too, you know. I figure we can take on just about anything if we have each other. Well, I mean, you're definitely the best friend I've ever had. Even though I know it might not have been wise for us to get so close, and even though there are days when you drive me completely insane, you're really important to me, and I care a lot. Shut up, you don't get to be so flippant. No, you don't. You know you love me. Yes, you do. Sure, whatever you say, just live in denial. No, I can just tell. Because you like spending time with me, and you like talking to me, and you smile at me, and you haven't thrown a snowball at me in a really long time. Don't. Don't you dare. You really don't want to do that. Do I have to pin you to stop you? Because you know I can. I will totally use my skills for self-defense if I have to. Oh, that sounds like a challenge. Okay, then. Ooh. Hang on. Stop that. Gotcha. You liar. You would never let me win. I won on my own. Well, that's true. I mean, you do love me. Come on, promise me you won't pelt me with snowballs and I'll let you up. What do you mean? Why not? This can't be comfortable. Nice try. Flattery doesn't work on this elf. No way. Oh, you're a smooth talker, but I'm onto you. I was kidding about that. I mean, I know you care about me because we're friends and all, but I was only teasing. I like to make your cheeks turn a little pink. It's cute. Okay, now you're just teasing me. You can stop. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have given you crap about it. I just thought it would cheer you up. Get you out of your head, you know? Okay, but... Hey, it's really not funny anymore. You should stop. And we should get back to the lodge. Yeah, I mean, people will be missing us. But I should Don't look at me like that. You know, like what? Like that. You're looking at me like... I mean, kinda. You know it's mean to take a joke too far, right? Yeah, but you're not mean, you're kind. Of course you are. I would know, right? Because I told you I care about you. You know that. I wouldn't put up with you if I didn't, you know? I'm not really sure this is the time or place for a conversation about that. Okay, look, for starters, you're not stupid. You know you're attractive. And yes, of course I've thought about it. I assume you have too? Yeah, I'm not stupid either. We're close enough that thoughts like that are gonna happen, but you know it's not supposed to be like that. You and me. I mean, I'm a regular elf. You're a lot more important and special and... No, this isn't about him. Not really. Just... Look, whether you stay here or not, whether you take up the family business or not, my life is here. I'm meant to be here. And like I said, I like it here. So you need to figure out where you belong. You need to decide what you want from your life. Not anyone else's, certainly not his. But you don't have to. You're not defined by him. You can just be Chris. Just Chris. Just you. Whatever that ends up being. Hey, I'll always be your friend. You know that. And I'll always care about you. A lot. But in the end, it's your future. You need to chart your own path. If you decide to stay here, you and I can keep having Coco hangouts and snowball fights and whatever else. If you decide to leave, well, I'll still always be your friend. Understand? Just don't make any decisions for anyone but yourself. Your journey, your life. I'll love you no matter what. Of course, Goober. Of course I love you. I guess it's not a bad idea for you to know that, but it doesn't change anything for you. No, not really. How about this? Let's go back to the lodge. Let's have dinner, let's talk, and I'll try to help you figure out where you're meant to be, where you will be the happiest. Completely outside of any other influences. And in the end, you can decide what you want to do. Maybe not today, but soon. Because it's time. You can't keep having these fights with him. And I can't keep wondering if you'll be around for me to... Well, we have things to talk about, I guess. So why don't we do that? What is it? Depends on the favor. I guess, but why? Won't that make things more complicated? Well, no, that's true. Okay then, go ahead. No, you kiss me. I'm not gonna kiss you. How about on 3? 1, 2... You cheated. That's not fair. Did I say I minded? Hey, whatever happens, you got this. I promise. Elf's honor. Always. Now come on, sweetness, let's go back. And maybe, apologize to a few people. Yeah, you're gonna do that, or we're gonna have words. Good. I love you. Race you home.